Okay, good morning friends. In this video we are going to discuss angles of projection. So already last class, in the last video we discussed about this angle of projection, and we discussed four terms, that is front view, top view, and vertical plane and horizontal plane. These four terms we discussed, and today we will see angles of projection. So already we know that four types of angles of projection are there. One is first angle projection, second angle projection, third angle projection, and four angle projections. So in this class, in this video, we discuss what is the difference between first angle, second angle, third angle, and fourth angle, and which angle we have to follow actually. So as per Indian norms, which angle we are following. So first let us start our topic, angles of projection. So first we go for first angle projection, second angle projection, third angle projections are there na. So I am taking here, I am explaining with coordinates. It's very easiest method. So which data is not available in textbook also, I will explain. So don't miss the video. So listen all of you. So first of all, I am taking four quadrants. So we know that as per trigonometry, all silver T comes like that. So this I am assuming this is the first quadrant. Okay, and this is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. And this is the fourth quadrant. So these are the four quadrants. Okay, you forget about angles of projection. First, these are the four quadrants are there. And now what we are doing, suppose the object is there in the first quadrant. So yesterday, last class also we discussed that any object, assume that this is duster. So this is the object, assume that. Okay. So this object I am keeping in the first quadrant. First quadrant. So here I am keeping the object. Okay. In this object I am keeping here a duster. Assume that example is duster, anything you can assume. So the object is there in the first quadrant now. The object is there in the first quadrant. And suppose you are observing front view. So if you observe front view, this shape is visible, this front shape is visible, and it falls on the vertical plane that we discussed in the last video already. So whatever the front view is visible, it falls on the vertical plane. So then so if you observe, so front view we cannot see like that now. So that's why we are assuming from here it is front view, and if you observe from the top, it is top view. It is front view, it is top view. So if you observe from the front, this front shape is visible, this front portion is visible, and front view falls on vertical plane. If you see like that also, to your eyes it is front view. So it falls on vertical plane. Vertical, which is vertical plane? The board is vertical plane. Why? Because it is vertically, we are calling it vertical plane. Okay. So now front view falls on vertical plane. So that's why you assume that this is horizontal is there. So you assume this is horizontal plane. Okay. HP means horizontal plane. Horizontal plane. And this is vertical is there. So you assume that this is vertical plane. VP means vertical plane. So this is horizontal plane and this is vertical plane. Horizontal plane is ground. Yesterday we discussed. If you observe from the top, so topmost position is visible and it falls on the ground. So ground is the horizontal plane and this white board is the vertical plane. So if you observe front view is visible and this front view falls on vertical plane. Where it is falling? On vertical plane. So if you project this like that back, so it falls on vertical plane. So this is front view. FV means front view. So if you observe front, this front portion is visible and this front view falls on vertical plane. This front view falls on vertical plane. Okay, front view is over. Next, what is there? Top view. If you go top view, this top shape is visible. This top portion is visible. If you observe from the top, this top portion is visible, and it falls on horizontal plane. Horizontal plane means it is ground. Okay. So ground, but technically we are calling it is horizontal plane. Or otherwise, if you see like that this object, if you observe from the top, this top shape is visible and this top shape falls on horizontal plane. That we clearly discussed in the last video. Okay. So this top view, this top portion is falls on horizontal plane. So this is top view. Top view. So listen here carefully. So here projection is over. Front view projection falls on vertical plane and top view projection falls on horizontal plane. It is clear. Now what you have to do, after completion of this projection, it is very, very important point. Note everyone. This is very, very important point. Note everyone. After completion of the projection, we have to rotate horizontal plane in a clockwise direction. Okay, so this is a very, very important point. So you must keep in your mind. So note down this point. This is very, very important term. So what I wrote here, note means after completion of the projection means front view projection is over, top view projection is over. So front view falls on vertical plane, top view falls on horizontal plane. So after completion of the projection, we have to rotate horizontal plane. Which is horizontal plane? This is horizontal plane. Why we are not calling this? This is also horizontal plane. But the object is there in the first quadrant. So for this object, the coordinates belongs to horizontal plane is this is and vertical plane is this is for this first quadrant, and for this second quadrant vertical plane is this is and horizontal plane is this is. Okay, so now it is vertical plane and this is horizontal plane. So front view is here and top view is here. So after completion of the projection, you have to rotate horizontal plane. So this is the horizontal plane for first angle projection. Why? Because object is there here in the first quadrant. So that's why we are calling it a first angle projection. Okay. So after completion of the projection, you have to rotate horizontal plane. We have to rotate horizontal plane in a clockwise direction. So we know that it is clockwise direction and it is anti-clockwise direction. So clockwise direction means this we have to rotate down. So this line you have to rotate in the clockwise direction. So if you rotate this line, it falls on whatever this top view is there on this line, horizontal plane, it falls on vertical plane. This is top view, vertical plane. So this is not disturbed. This front view is there in the same position. But top view, while you are rotating this, why? Because it is a rule. Note means it is rule for all the projections. It is constant. Either first angle, second angle, whatever it may be. You just note down this. So you will get total data. So after completion of the projection, you have to rotate horizontal plane in a clockwise direction. If you rotate this clockwise direction on the horizontal plane, it is there already top view. If you rotate this line and keep on this vertical plane, what will happen? And up to how many degrees you have to rotate? Direction up to how many degrees you have to rotate? Up to 90 degrees. It is very, very important. Up to 90 degrees. So this line is there here, horizontal plane. If you rotate like that, it is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. Okay. So this horizontal plane is on vertical plane. It comes on vertical plane. Why? Because we are rotating 90 degrees. So this top view also falls on vertical plane. It is good. Now after completion of the projection, everything is over. Now what you have to do? Just I am writing here. So rotation also over. rotation also over. But then what you have to do? Then what you have to do? Assume that, next note, second point, this is 2 points only is there here. Next second point is very important point, this is also. So projection and this rule application, everything is over. Note 1, this is, and that is note 2. This is note 2, what is there? Assume ASSUME, assume horizontal plane is XY axis line, What is the meaning of this? After completion of the projection, we have to apply note 1, and this is also over. So why we are applying this rule? Here whatever the top view is there on the horizontal plane, it falls on the vertical plane. It is over. And rule 2, what is there? After completion of this application of the note 1, you have to go for note 2. Note 2. So note 2, what is saying? Assume horizontal plane is XY axis line. So now this is horizontal plane actually. So this horizontal plane, assume that it is XY axis line. XY axis line. If you assume XY axis line, why we are going for XY axis line? XY axis line is only for separation of front view and top view. So why we are going like that means, engineering drawing is a universal language. That's a we must follow constant rules and regulation. Okay. So XY axis is only for separation of front view and top view. So now, if you assume this horizontal plane is XY axis line, what is there above XY axis line? Front view is there. So I am drawing here front view, above XY axis front view is there. Okay, same thing I am keeping here. Above XY axis front view is there. Front view. Okay, front view is there. And what is below XY is there? Top view is there. Below XY is top view is there. So this is top view. So this is top view. Okay. Now I am giving border for this, and see this figure only. Now we are in the first quadrant and we are following front view and top view all the projections. After completion of we are applying the rule 1, note 1. Then you go for note 2. So lastly what we got it here? Above XY front view is there and below XY top view is there. So if the object is there in the first quadrant, then only you will get this. So if the object is there in the first quadrant, so the meaning of it is we are following first angle projection. First angle projection. Okay, now got it? So we have 4 angles of projections are there. So the object is there in the first quadrant, and if you follow this rule, okay, so this is the first angle projection. So if you apply first angle projection, or if you follow the first angle projection, above XY front view comes and below XY top view comes. So in simple manner we can write in first angle projection, first front view means FV, or F divided by front view by top view, T, F by T. Simple we can remember or keep in your mind. First angle projection F by T. Got it clearly? First angle projection F by T. Okay. So this just you keep in your mind, and in the next video we go for second angle projection. So in the second angle projection, what do you have to do? Same object we keep in the second quadrant and we see what will happen. In the first quadrant, if you keep the object in the first quadrant, we got F by T, means front view divided by top view, or above XY front view, below XY top view. Okay. So we will meet in the second video. So thank you for your cooperation. So please see this all the linked videos, then only you will get clear idea about this projections. Okay. Thank you. Subscribe the channel and share to your friends and like the videos. Okay. And if any doubts is there, you give the feedback in the form of comments. Okay. Thank you.